Hey, welcome guys. In this video, I'm going to be setting up good, better, best pricing for house washing. I'm going to walk you through the entire process, how to set it up with an auto bidder, and let's dive into it. So the first prerequisite you really need to do is you need to have, in this example, house washing as a service. Now, you can set up good, better, best pricing for any service you can imagine. The hard part is thinking through what exactly you want to include in each package. So you've got, obviously, your good package. What do you want in that? Your better package and your best package. And then it gets a little bit more complicated if, for example, if house washing, maybe your top package you offer window cleaning, but you also offer window cleaning as a service that customers could select. How do you handle that? I'm going to show you how to do that as well, okay? So in this auto bidder example, you can see I've got house washing turned on, I've got window cleaning turned on, okay? So let's go ahead and walk through this process of setting it up. All right, first let me just delete these other ones so I don't get confused. And cool. Let's get into it now. So this is going to happen under the logic page. Now, this is a new feature in AutoBidder, good, better, best pricing. We used to do a system that was just bundle discount. A customer selects 2 or more services or however many you set, they get a discount. This is different. Odds are, if you're using package pricing, you're going to want to turn the bundle discount off. Odds, that's just most likely, because the bundle discount would complicate things when it comes to the formula. So step 1, toggle it on. Okay. Now, when you toggle it on, first you're going to see this little video here where you can kind of get an overview. But here is where you're going to set your section title. You could call it package pricing, and then you can set a minimum eligible services. I usually put this at 1 if it's just going to be for house washing, and then give it a description. Here you could just give it whatever description you want, talk about, the different benefits or whatever for each package. And then you can also have the option to enable a package discount. So the idea is that when a customer goes with a package, they're getting better value, so you show them that discount. You can also just toggle this off. In this example, I'll toggle it off, all right? So now we're getting to the tiers. All right, good, better, best. Now, this is on a general level, okay? The good, better, best. This is on a high level. What we're going to want to do to start is scroll down, and this is where we're going to select the services that this will connect to. So we're going to choose house washing, okay? Once we've chosen house washing, now we're going to enter the description for each good, better, best option for house washing. Also, one thing, you can change these from good, better, best to whatever you want. Bronze, silver, gold, if you want to, whatever you want to call it. You can call it anything you want. So, in this example, though, I'll keep it good, better, best. And now let's fill in the details here. Now, for the good package, I already spent a little bit of time planning this out so that I didn't waste too much time in the video. You can copy me exactly, or you can use your own logic and come up with whatever you want to come up with. I'm just going to fill out a description and add some bullet points. Now, one cool thing you can do here is you can also choose to show a video icon. And then with the video, you could include a little explainer video, just like I'm making now, and put it on for each of these prices for each of these packages to explain to the customer, like, for example, maybe one of your packages has gutter oxidation removal. Customer has no idea what that is. You can make a video explaining what that is. Same thing with, like streak-free window cleaning or, anything really. You could just make a video to help your customers understand. Videos are huge for conversion, so that's why we added that. All right. So with that being said, let me fill in these descriptions and the bullet points. So for this example, for our, let's see here, for our good package, I've got a little description worked up here. So you can see our essential house wash removes dirt, algae buildup from your home's exterior using low pressure soft washing process, includes siding, trim, soffits, and exterior of gutters. Yada, 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 the basic you would expect, all right? Now we can add in our bullet points here. And you can add here. Another one. All right, cool. So you can see we got full house soft wash, siding trim soffits, exterior gutter face wash, cobweb removal, and basic window rinse. Now, you'll notice this little drop down that says visibility. The cool thing about this is for certain options, you might want to hide one of these bullet points. Like, for example, if your best package includes window cleaning, but a customer selects window cleaning, that would be included anyways. So you may want to take that window cleaning bullet point off so that the customer doesn't get confused. Okay. I know you may be a little bit confused right now, but as you start building it out and you get to that point, it will make more sense. Okay. So now we're on to the better package. Exterior cleaning takes your house to the next level by targeting the areas that stand out the most. In addition to full house wash, we include the front porch, entryway, restore your gutters with gutter brightening treatment, remove black streaks. Also provide an upgraded window rinse for a more clear, polished look, right? Again, you could totally change that to whatever makes sense for you. And now we're on to the best package. I'm going to paste in the description. And also, like I said, I would really make use of videos. If you're going to do this, this is a great feature. The biggest problem with it is that it can be confusing. It can be very confusing. Also, this one right here where it says, like for example, back patio and deck cleaning, you might want to make this say to only show or hide when a selected service is chosen. And then, well, I don't have patio cleaning, it looks like, as a service. But if you had patio cleaning or deck cleaning as a service here, if it was selected, you could select it and then this would not show because that would be included with the packages anyways. Okay. So let's see here. Package discount. Now, you can also set this package discount to show if 2 or more services are selected or however many services. So it wouldn't show if the customer only selects 1 service. If they select 2 services, then the discount would show. That makes more sense. I'll leave it off for right now and then maybe we'll turn it on later. Let me fill in a few of these bullet points for the better pricing and then let's show you guys how this works. Okay, I think that's pretty good. Now let's go ahead and save, and we'll test it out. Let's head over to the call screen. Now we'll select house washing simple. We'll select 2-story, 1500, brick, full house. And I'll skip the lead info. Okay, so now here you see our basic price, right? This is standard AutoBidder. You see your pricing card, okay? Nothing different there so far. Pricing breakdown. Now this is where it's different. You see the good, better, best, okay? The good is $554, which is the same general price, right? The better is $673. The best is $720. And then you can see the different details. So you can see, full house soft wash, siding trim, exterior gutter face, cobweb removal, basic window rinse. And then this has, everything in the simple or everything in the good package plus this. And you probably want to include that in the description as well. Okay, and then if customer selects this one, you see the price updates. Customer selects this one, price updates, right? Now you still have the option to do these add-ons too. So this is one thing to keep in mind though. Like if you're using good, better, best pricing and you have gutter brightening included as the better package, you probably want to remove it as an add-on. Okay, so there's different ways of using AutoBidder. You can either use the good, better, best pricing system, or you can use it the traditional way, which is where you use discounts and upsells. Now the way I think about things, I'm more of a discount and upsell type of guy. Because I personally feel like it allows for more flexibility, but I understand the psychology behind this type of pricing. I get it. I understand why people want it. Although I'm not huge on it myself, I get why other people are big on it. So again, if you are going to do good, better, best pricing, my personal opinion is probably best to remove the recommended add-ons / upsells and the discounts. Okay. You can see whatever package they select, it'll update. Now, one thing I did forget to mention is how do you adjust this pricing? So this is something we spent a lot of time thinking about because with good, better, best pricing, a customer can select multiple services. So let me go show you a quick example of selecting multiple services, okay, and show you why it gets a little bit complex. But we feel like we found a relatively clever way of solving it. So before I do another example, let me head back to the logic page. So for good, better, best pricing, you see this multiplier. Okay, so the good multiplier is just 1. That's the standard price. The better, in this example, is 15% more. And the best is 30% more, 1.3. So you really have to think about it in a percentage basis. Like, okay, what percent more am I charging for the better plan than for the standard? Or the best than the standard? So that's how the updated pricing would work. Now, also one other thing I did forget to mention, you set this base description. You could also just remove this because it does kind of clutter things up a bit. So it's up to you whether you want to keep that in or not. But that's how the updated pricing. So if you were confused how you came to that pricing, it works pretty similar how the rest of AutoBidder works. It just works on a multiplier-based system. So let's go ahead and save that now. And then in this example, I will select multiple services to show you how it would work if a customer selected multiple services. Or like I was mentioning earlier, window cleaning is a package. So what if a customer selects window cleaning? Okay, so in the best package for house washing, window cleaning, so you see it says the bullet points window cleaning. So we'll make this show hide service when window cleaning is selected. So if at the beginning of the AutoBidder form, a customer selects window cleaning as an option, you don't want to show this as like an added value option, right? Because they already selected it, it's already included in the base package. No, makes no sense to add it as a value add to the top package, okay? Now you could do window cleaning and make it to where like good, better, best, same thing. You could do good is just the outside, best is the outside plus the screens, and better is the outside, inside, and the screens and the tracks. All right. I don't do window cleaning for a living, so however you'd break that up could vary widely, but just an idea, right? So let's go back to the call screen, and in this example, I'm going to select 2 services. So I'll say house washing, and I will say window cleaning. Same thing. This time maybe I'll do 2500, vinyl siding, full house wash. Window cleaning, let's say we have, I don't know, a couple sliding, a couple double hung, maybe a few picture windows. We'll just enter the total for each one. Okay. And then let's say, yes, we want to remove the screens. And I don't know, let's just say there's a few screens. Because I'm in the dashboard, I can skip the lead info, so I'll just skip that. Okay, cool. Just like normal, here's our standard pricing. House wash, window cleaning. Now, this is where the package pricing would come in handy because you can see this is the total price adds up to, in this example, it looks like $1,091. What you could do on the base price, if they select multiple services, is add a discount. And that kind of would work the same way the bundle discount would work, maybe 10% off. So this would take $100 off if they book both of them. But you can see here, now window cleaning is included. So you can see here on this tab, window cleaning is included in all of these packages. So it's more than what the initial house wash was, but now they have these different packages and they could still see the details. Now, I will say from my personal opinion, this description is a bit long, kind of a lot to look at, a lot of text. I would cut that down a little bit, to be totally honest with you, just to make it easier to read, easier to see what you're dealing with. But this is how it would work if a customer does select multiple services. You'd see them each listed right there. Now, again, I mentioned earlier about the recommended add-ons and the upsells. I would probably turn it off if you are going to do this route. Yeah, that's pretty much all I have for you guys, how to set it up. Now, I didn't show you how to do a video, but I guess I could show you real quickly here before I get ahead of myself. Let me head back over to the logic page, and I'm just going to head over to YouTube here in this other tab. I'm just going to grab a random link. The way it would work is you'd need to upload the video to YouTube, and then once you have it on YouTube, you're going to paste in the link. So Here for the better pricing, let's see here. So let's say show video icon, and then you're going to just paste in your link here. And at the previous, when I was deleting these descriptions earlier, I didn't save it, so let me go ahead and delete these again. Let me go ahead and save form settings. Head back to the call screen. Now, whenever you make an update like that, you always generally want to refresh the page just to make sure that the update goes through correctly. Okay, so I'll select house washing again. And I'll go 2-story, 1500, vinyl siding, full house, skip delete info. There we got our pricing, our good, and here you can see a little video. Now, it looks like I grabbed the wrong link there, but the idea here with this video is that you click it, and then you have a video explainer talking about what's in the simple package, right? Same concept for these other packages as well. You just have a little explainer video that talks about what's included in that package, or give more information about that package. So that's all I have for you guys in this one. If you have any questions or need any help setting this up, please don't hesitate to contact support, and we'll be here to help you. Thanks and have a great day.